Good morning, everybody. Steve here with Keller Williams. I am going to take you guys on a driving tour of Mosholu Avenue. Now, Mosholu Avenue is one of the main thoroughfares located in North Riverdale. It'll give you a real good idea of what it's like to actually live here and just give you the experience, really, of all the different businesses and all the different types of housing that we have. So, hope you enjoy this. So we're going to start right here on 259th, West 259th and Broadway. To the right, you've got some co-op buildings and some rental buildings. On the left, you've got Van Cortlandt Park. Van Cortlandt Park is the second largest park in New York City. So when you move to Riverdale, you get access to that immediately. I'm going to make a turn over here on Mosholu Avenue. Now, Mosholu Avenue is pretty much the main thoroughfare of North Riverdale. And as we go on, I'll explain the difference between north and south. But you can see here, there's plenty of stores. You got a driving school, a nail salon, little deli to grab some sandwiches. On the corner there, the blue building, that's Downey's Bar and Grill. Amazing food, good vibes. The owners are actually guys from Riverdale that I know, that I went to school with. You can get an idea of what the street is like. You know, on the right-hand side, you've got some private houses. On the left-hand side, you've got some commercial. You know, there's a, I don't know, this looks like some sort of, what is this, a hair salon, some rental buildings, uniforms. It's a local union building over there on the right-hand side. A lot of private houses. You know, the houses over here, they go probably around like the 600,000 to 700,000 range, and the co-op apartments that are for sale, they usually go, you know, anywhere from like 200,000 up to like 500,000. So as you come up to the stoplight here, oh, this is an amazing restaurant right here, Becca Fino's on your left-hand side. There's a pharmacy there, and this main street that we're crossing right here is Fieldston Road. Fieldston Road, if you take it straight down, goes into the private neighborhood of Fieldston, which is one of the more wealthier neighborhoods in New York City. Amazing houses, they go for, in the millions. So over here you've got, a little shopping center or whatever it is. You got orthopedics, you've got a child care. And I think it's best if I go up and then come back down so you can get an idea. But on the right-hand side here, you've got Allstate Insurance. You got some more private houses over here. I'm hoping that I could actually find a house for sale over here as I'm driving. I probably should have planned this better, but let's see. So now we're on 256th and Mosholu, and to the right you have a sort of a landmark of sorts. You've got Riverdale Neighborhood House, and then right behind that is PS 81. PS 81 is one of the better schools in the community, and actually all of New York City. And the neighborhood house right here is it started off as just a pool, but now it's become it's become just a community sort of place where people can come, and there's a daycare there. There's a lot of different things that people do for the community there. So if you need a place to take your kids, actually there's some kids out here right now. It looks like there's a preschool, pre-K for all. So I guess they're doing preschool there now as well. And then as you drive up a little further, the neighborhood house, you see the pool. You've got a basketball court over there. And this is a private pool, but the membership is not so crazy, so you can definitely get in there, and in case you don't have access to another pool in your building or whatever it is, you can definitely become a member here. Now to the right, you'll see is this is North Riverdale baseball field. I remember actually playing in this field when I was a kid, and it was a lot of fun. It's a nice field. Left field is a little short at 177. Actually, left field and right field are pretty much the same thing. Straightaway center, it looks like it's about 185. And then of course you have another park here. There's plenty of things for kids to do here. So if you have children and you're looking to move to this community, then you should be confident to know that there's plenty of things for kids to do. There's a park here with swing set and, all types of slides. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a U-turn here real quick, and then I'm going to drive down the right side of the street on Mosholu Avenue. There's a car coming, and hopefully he'll let me go. Thank you, sir. All right, so Again, we're passing the park on the left. You've got North Riverdale Baseball League, the Riverdale Neighborhood House, and PS 181. Now on the right-hand side, this tall building that you see, I just kind of drove past it. This is actually the Russian embassy. And it's been here, I mean, I got to find out the history on it, but it's been here for a very long time. And this is where the diplomats from Russia, this is where they stay. So it's very high security, very low-key location, and just kind of plopped right here in the middle of Riverdale, or the north of Riverdale. So that's definitely some vibes in there. And then, okay, so you've got the public library right next to the embassy. So in case you wanted to read a book or, you know, get some books to read, you can go there. Lots of private houses. And again, the houses here go for about, you know, anywhere from like the 5 to 800,000 range, depending. So you've got a little strip center here. One of the businesses here, actually, Brilliant Minds, that's actually a great location. It's not a daycare, it's more of a learning center. And I actually did an interview with the owner there, Dr. Kat. She's an amazing woman, and she really loves to give back to the community. So she opened up a business that basically acts as a daycare, but not a daycare. So you can drop your kids off there, and instead of them just sitting there all day, you know, watching YouTube or doing whatever it is that they're doing, they're actually able to learn. She has, you know, math and science and reading, and it gives them a curriculum. So check that out if you can. Brilliant Minds Learning Center, Dr. Kat. Tell them Steve sent you. You got a wine store, a dry cleaners, Dino's Pizza. Dino's Pizza is amazing, people. When you come to Riverdale, you have to stop at Dino's, for sure. Another hair salon, lots of hair salons. A little pub there, Frankie's Tavern. Laundromat, and there's a little supermarket here, Seatown, so that way you don't have to travel all the way over the place. You know that there is a supermarket here in town. I think I went through this already, but this is the pharmacy, Beccafino's, amazing Italian food, nice little restaurant. This deli right here, I can't think of the name of it, but that deli makes amazing food. So again, when you're here and you want a quick little bite to eat, you jump in that deli. Here's another preschool, and again, now that I'm actually looking at this stuff, you know, I've driven through here my entire life, but there's another preschool there. There's tons of stuff for kids to do. So it's, you know, Riverdale, especially over here in this area, is ideal for people who have children and are looking to move to a community that will help enable their kids to learn. Yeah, this is actually two different local union halls. There is another realtor there. I'm not going to mention him. Tierney's. Tierney's cakes are amazing. Stop in there, pick up a cake. You can see these businesses, they've set up their outdoor space. And again, we're passing by Downey's here on the right-hand side. And, you know, I can't say enough about Downey's. They are just some amazing people, amazing folks. And you'll definitely feel very comfortable in there, whether you're from Riverdale or you're not. And then just to kind of round out the tour, oh, there's a barbershop here, a driving school here, and the Bronx Burger House. The Bronx Burger House is another amazing restaurant. I forgot the name of what this place used to be before, but they make all different types of burgers, and they do a ton of work in the community. So, you know, you got plenty of places to eat, plenty of things for your kids to do, and this is literally just one strip from Broadway up to Riverdale Avenue on Mosholu Avenue in Riverdale. So that concludes our tour for today. But yeah, check back with me again. I'm going to try to do these tours at least maybe, you know, a couple times a week, just to give you a real sense of what's going on here in the community. Take care. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am going to continue doing this at least maybe once or twice a week, and give you guys more insights into Riverdale and what it's like to actually live here. So again, if you know anybody that's looking to live here, or if you have any questions, anything that I could do to help, I grew up here, you know, just literally like 2 minutes away in the neighborhood of Kingsbridge. So I spent so much time here. I know a lot about it, and I'd be happy to help you guys if you had any questions. Take care.